Hello, everyone. This is High Priestess Tana, and I am back again with this last portion of this reading. What I was picking up on during the last part of the reading was with this Three of Congo, Mama and Brigitte. This is something like the Three of Cups, but not quite because this is a different type of deck. So this is the New Orleans Voodoo Tarot deck. The meanings are slightly different. So what I'm also getting is that if you look at the woman's hand, she has a candle, and it looks like she's covered in some type of cloth, almost like a robe that's wrapped around her, but like cloth in the shape of a robe, I guess you would say. And when I'm thinking of the color red, red is a very intense energy. It's like very fiery, fast, what you would call fast paced, passionate. Let's see what else. Warrior like energy. That Mars or Aries type of energy in a way. But it can also deal with passion, deal with love. And I'm thinking we are dealing with the matters of the heart here, like I mentioned before. So if you think about it, this could also represent talking to spirit, talking to the spirits or the ancestors or the Loa, in this case. So with this deck, I'm going to put you up on some game if you didn't know already, or remind you or reiterate these things. This deck is a combination from different religions, right? Like Ifa or Santeria, or like Voodoo or Haitian Vodun or New Orleans Voodoo, right? So, or just, Voodoo Vodun from Africa. It takes all these elements, right, to make uh these religions. The original place is Africa, right? So where these religions originally came from, because as we know, Ifa is African based. It's West African, primarily Nigerian based, like Yoruba religion. Santeria is influenced by uh West Africa, Nigeria, Yoruba origins. So yeah, but just going back to the situation at hand, that's where they're labeled so differently. Um, so with this water energy, I'm also thinking about it deals with the emotions. It deals with, I'm also thinking about, like I said, like the communication with the ancestors, the like maybe someone could have been petitioning some type of water deities or something, because the color red can represent like passion, love. Someone could have been doing rituals. I'm getting that they're trying to get some messages from the other side, from the divine or something, um, or just gain insight about the situation so that they can have the correct judgment of, or assessment of what is really going on in this situation, because it's a lot going on. This could be you who was the real spiritualist, like you're the real deal. I get this other person has clouded judgment, and they can't tell you anything, and they're not going to tell you the truth, obviously, because they don't stand on integrity. So I'm also getting that some things, you get messages from the other side or the spiritual world. You're like halfway in the spiritual world and halfway out, like you're like the in between or something like that. You're the real deal. I feel like this other person tries to talk to spirit, but I don't think they always get accurate messages. I think they do rituals. They may have been doing love spells. I'm getting that. I could be wrong because they noticed that they had lost this older man that they were attached to. I feel like it's something about this older man. I think they could have been using him for some spirit, not spiritual. Oh, where'd that come from? Maybe they were trying to siphon his energy because he came off as being wise or knowledgeable, fatherly like to them for whatever reason. But I felt like they were also sexually attracted to this man, had a sexual connection with this man. And I think they were using this man for finances. Maybe he was very giving. He over gave to this person because he may have thought that this was his person, but I'm not getting that. I think she was trying to control this situation, whoever this is. I think, yeah, because as I'm reading about this, correct judgment, full measure of all good things upon proper understanding the situation at hand. She knew what this man had to offer, and I think she used him for his finances. A verdict of law that offers benefit, pleasure, and prosperity. The understanding of death gives one access to the pleasures of life. This is really kind of creepy as I'm thinking about it. Um, I want to read something else again. What is this? Yeah, 4 disc. But see, in the upright Obatala will be wisdom displayed in the matter at hand, fair judgment, correct assessment of a situation. You see how these are like opposites of each other? Mastery of a situation through calm, deliberate action presents presence. I made a mistake and said presents the last time. I caught myself this time. I'm getting sleepy, y'all. Presents given as tokens of respect. This man could have had a high level of respect for this other woman, and he could have gave her gifts. He could have overgave. He was not using his correct judgment when he got with this woman. This woman was talking to the spiritual realm, trying to gain insight about this man. I think she could have also been trying to dabble with water energies, like for love, to petition for love. She could have been messing with some type of water magic, sea witch. Something is going on with this person, this other woman. Now, Carnival, that's in reverse. And Carnival stands for, I want to say, the world in reverse. Yes. See, in the upright, it will mean points to a greater appreciation of the elements of the question or concern that is addressed in the reading, physical aspects of the question or concern, release from a problem through physical means. In this case, I feel like since this is in reverse, that this particular woman is still targeting this man because she still like want him for his finances and some type of stability from this man, that she knew he could offer her stability. I do feel like she took his kindness as a form of weakness. I really do get that, and I'm getting that she feel like things are not over between them two because she's still targeting him. And I feel like she talks to spirits, especially water deities or spirits. This person could practice voodoo or some form of folk magic or something like that. Some form of magic. She's petitioning things. And I think she's trying to do love spells to gain this man's attention. She feel like things are not over. between them two, but she don't know that you have spiritual insight as well, and you pick up what she's putting down, like her trying to, do stuff behind your back too, to try to upstage you, but you really probably don't even want this person anymore. They could have had a kind heart with her, but maybe not with you, and that's the real sad part about this. What's going on with this situation, Holy Spirit? I feel like this person thought that they were going to have the world with this so-called other person who claims to be a spiritualist. Thought they were going to have this like amazing stable future or some type of relationship with this person, or they could have cast this illusion like that's what they had with this man. But I don't, I'm gonna let that go. I don't think it's some truth to this though. I think this is all in this person's head. But look at this, y'all. The Lovers is in reverse. Marasa. This is like reverse, y'all. And that's at the end of the deck. Yeah, I think this person was just trying to, this so-called advisor. And then we got, this is two errata, two of swords, Nana Boklu. Yeah. So that's all I needed to know. And I'm about to wrap this thing up. So we have Rada, which is Dambala Wado. Okay. That's supposed to be equivalent to an Ace of Swords energy. So Dambala Wado, Ace of Swords, but it's in reverse. Typically in the upright, it means great energy called to do good or ill. Stationary forces are roused and called into action. Let me tell you something. This person chose to do ill will with whatever spiritual knowledge they were getting. They were using it for the wrong purposes. Right? And I'm also getting that the forces have been stationary because they haven't been working for them. I think whatever energies, ancestors, the Wa, deities, whatever spirits, however you want to put it, was working with them is not fucking with them anymore, y'all. Because they were misusing and abusing spiritual knowledge. But you found that out because you're highly intuitive. You got access to the divine, to your ancestors, to spirits, the Loa, or whatever deities, whatever you believe in or whatever you practice. So I'm getting that they were misusing spirituality for their own personal gain. And they could also have experienced financial instability, which is this for a century in reverse Obatala. And this could mean that they're not getting blessed by a divine energy or an ancestor who could have also been supporting them. I think their ancestors, their people, or whomever they petition don't fuck with them anymore. Even including this ex-lover who could be that Obatala energy as well. Don't fuck with them anymore either. Okay, so we got two errata, which is Nanamboklu, and it's in the upright. Mutual benefit based upon experience of and devotion to the grandmother. So check this out. I really think that this particular person thought that they could eventually like they thought that they were going to be able to go through this situation with clarity, which clearly they don't. Ace of Swords in reverse, or errata in reverse, right? In this case, which is is Dambala Wado. So what they tried to do was, I guess they thought that they were going to again maybe petition some type of ancestral or some type of spirit type of energy Maybe this could have been an energy of, I keep getting elders, like an elder spirit or a very ancient type of spirit that they viewed as being like a motherly type of energy or something to help them make a decision, because I feel like they're at a crossroads and they're stuck in the middle of the road and they're blinded. And I'm also getting this blinded. If you see here, this woman looks blinded. You know what I'm saying? Like she looks like an elderly woman, like she's blinded by things, but she's supposed to have all the resources in front of her. It's like she's blinded, but she's not, in a sense, because the blind, it's like pulled down. I think she may have been, this person is in a state of meditation, gaining insight, but for whatever reason, I feel like there's still some type of confusion on maybe what the next steps are to take, because I feel like even though this person taps into all this ancestral energy, or maybe deal with the Loa or whatever spirits or ancestral energy or whatever type of energies they're dealing with, they aren't getting blessed with the union. Especially, they're not going to get back with this person. I'm sorry. Marasa or the Lovers is in reverse here. They're not going to get back with this person. I think this is like an obsession for them. I don't even see them as being like soulmates. This is like, the Lover's card is really supposed to be a soulmate's card. I don't even think this person is really a soulmate. That they're obsessing over this person like they're a soulmate or something. And I'm just not getting that that's true. Okay? So we have acceptance and differences. This is when it's in the upright. The possibility of turning a perceived threat to your benefit by emphasizing common ground or interest, childlike qualities, childish fear, anger, or mirth. I'm going to tell you this, it's in reverse. Either somebody is acting more mature, because I felt like there was a lot of childlike energy, like emotional immaturity in this connection. Someone could also be a Gemini, like a Gemini energy. And also with that Three of Congo, somebody could be like a water energy, like Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. And I just feel like there's something going on here, okay? I feel like someone is over this connection for sure. Like they've made their mind up, they don't really want to deal, and one person is stuck, right? So I feel like somebody released this connection with the Four of Pentacles. I'm sorry, the Four of Santeria Obatala. They released themselves because they could have felt like they were getting used for, and their kindness was being taken for weakness. But I'm getting here that somebody was benefiting from this connection. But it's over. I feel like there's nothing left. Like it's over, but they don't want it to be over. They can't accept that they're still targeting this person. Ten of Santeria Chosi and Carnival, and with Marasa, well, Carnival in reverse. I'm sorry, Marasa in reverse. This person is holding on to something, like they're trying to almost hold on to some type of fairy tale or something that they got in their head, because they're stuck. They don't even know all the details about this person, and you know, like who they truly are. Like this person who's the fake, so wannabe spiritualist, doesn't even know all what they need to know about this man. They don't even really know the truth about this man. They're just speculating, like they may think they look good or something. But these people don't get along. They're not even compatible, y'all. What is, like, this so-called spiritualist and who claim that they got the answers, but they can't even get the answers right in their own life. They stuck. Look at this. Santeria and its Santero is in reverse. This is like a King of Pentacles in reverse type of energy, I want to say. Then you got the Petro, Five of Wands type of energy. And this is Ogun La Flambeau, and it's in reverse. This man, this masculine energy that this woman who claims to be so deeply spiritual and knowledgeable, She don't have a clue about this man, Rada Laplace. Congo Hungan. This definitely is, this man I'm getting is probably more than likely a water sign, but he has some earthy qualities with him too, as well. It's like wait a minute. No, he's a water sign, but I'm getting he has like, you know what? The female could be an air sign, like I said with Marasa. That's the lovers. That could be Gemini, strong Gemini energy, and that's probably why that air energy keeps popping up. She's very